Now that was most probably one of the best clips I've ever got in Battlefield 3. Well, I don't know about the best, but it was pretty awesome. Just skydiving in, going through the window, knifing the guy, sniping the guy, then taking the guy out with the pistol. Too bad the other sniper took me out in the end, but hey ho, it always happens. Anyway, I'm Rahul, and today for you, we've got another loadout setup kind of thingy. And today we're looking at the Recon type. This is the Beast Recon setup, and it's a pretty beast setup. So for the primary, we're using the M40A5. This is a really nice sniper. The only thing I gotta say about it though, which I don't like, is when you have the scope on it, it takes up so much of your screen that it's really hard to see to the right of your screen, like if there's any enemies there. So you have to run around with your magnum, and then when you spot a group of enemies, take out your sniper and then take them out. For the scope, we're using the 8x scope. This is a really nice scope. It's like you can see mid-range and long-range quite easily. If you put the 12x zoom on, then it's too zoomed in, I feel, and like if there's an enemy at mid to close range, then it's really hard to take them out. And scopes lower than 8x zoom normally aren't that good either. So 8x zoom is probably the best scope that you can use. For the other attachments, we've got this straight pull bolt. This is really nice. It's like you can stay zoomed in and pull your bolt back. And with this sniper, you've actually got a really fast bolt pulling speed, whatever you want to call it. So as soon as you take your shot, you're just pulling back the bolt, and you can go up for your follow-up shot instantly. And it just really helps us. Like this sniper does 80% damage at the body and stuff. So you're normally going to get hit markers, so you can just quickly get those follow-up shots and take out your enemies, which is really awesome. That's why I love this sniper. For the last attachment, we've got the laser sight. This laser sight is really awesome. It's like when you get into close combat situations, you can no-scope the enemies and you'll always get the hit on them, because this laser sight just makes this gun like OP, because it just is like aimbot, I gotta say. And the laser sight is pretty cool at suppressing enemies. Like if you're zooming in on them, the red light blinds their kind of screen a little bit, so they don't know who's aiming at them, so it's kind of hard for them. For the secondary, we've got the Magnum. Now this Magnum it's just like OP again. Like I said, it's like one shot to the head and like two or something to the body. However, if you like get your hit marker with your sniper, you're in close range, you can just quickly whip out that Magnum. It takes like less than a second, I think, to whip it out, and then you can just no scope, like hip fire at hip from hip. And take out your enemy, and like it's really accurate at hip firing, so you can just take out all your enemies, and it's really nice. I mean, I've seen some epic things done with this Magnum, and if you don't use it with your sniper, you should. For the gadgets, we've got the normal spawn beacon, like as normal you need it, and we've got the tugs. This is just like a motion sensor. You put it down and it'll reveal all the enemies in your position. When I'm sniping, I normally do it close to medium range. However, I do it in a vicinity, so this thing just helps spot the enemies and you can take them out. SoFlam would work as well, but in the maps I play, I'm normally inside and stuff, so it wouldn't work that well. Also, there's the MAV, but that's for more long range sniping that want to see their targets at long range, so yeah, it won't help that well. Finally, for the perk, we're using the cover perk. This is the best perk for sniping, I gotta say, and the reason is that normally when you're sniping, if you're zoomed in and you get suppressed, then your scope starts swaying a lot and it's really hard to take out any other enemies. However, with the cover thing, your suppression is decreased, so that means that it's really easy to take out follow shots even if you're being suppressed yourself, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. Too bad the suppression, it doesn't affect the suppression of the sun, so you've still got the sun there, but it's for everyone, so I guess it's balanced. Now this class is pretty awesome, but I mean, I gotta say, you don't want to be using it at long range, like proper long range, like the M98B Recon Overwatch sniping. You want to be using this in mid to close range, aggressive sniping, pushing bases and stuff. It's really nice. If you're pretty good at sniping, I'm not the best, but I'm alright. But if you're pretty good at sniping, like I said, you can go in there, take out enemies, and you'll do pretty well. I gotta say, this class was really fun to use. I mean, normally I am that Overwatch sniper, but started using this class, and I gotta say, I understand why people love to do this kind of sniping. I mean, it takes time to get used to, but when you get used to it, it's pretty awesome. Also, one thing, if you do play on PC, I think it's a little bit easier. I mean, some people might argue it is or it isn't. Personally, I feel PC is easier to aim than console, because on your analog sticks, like you could whip them one way by mistake, and it doesn't go your way, and with mouse you've got much more accuracy. Anyway, this is the end of the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I just got to say that tomorrow I've got a Q&A video coming up. Then after that, I've got a really cool loadout. I haven't got the assault loadout, or like the best assault loadout, basically because all the guns are OP in it, so you can just make it yourself. But I've got a really nice cool loadout. I won't give you any hints of it, but you guys will see it when it comes out, I think on Wednesday. And yeah, anyway, here is an outro. Go and check the other episodes. I'm Rahul, and I'll see you in the next one.